Hey, I'm Timon and I'm excited to tell you about the upcoming Our Oceans album called Right Here, Right Now. When I started Our Oceans, it was never intended to be my main band. It was just this one-time studio project. And it was this no-pressure mindset that introduced me to a much more enjoyable and effortless creative process. Our second album, While Time Disappears, was much more deliberate and contrived. And don't get me wrong, I'm super proud of it, and it really captures what I was going through at the time. But it did end up sounding very intense and bittersweet, if you ask me. So for the new album, I really wanted to get back to this idea of letting it happen, of simply allowing it to unfold. You know, I envision this musical journey that's not just uplifting, hopeful, and fun to listen to, but also deeply touching and richly layered with a beautifully open and dynamic sound.
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah, I think especially early on, we did experiment with some different methods to come to a full song. One song in particular, I think we had like maybe 5 or 6 attempts.
Find the right angle.
Exactly, changing parts, changing tempo, changing approaches, and I think that was a really cool process. We wanted to let go of like the certain musician ego thing.
Yeah, less ego and more just playing what fits.
If it needs some complexity, fine. If it needs simplicity, also fine.
Simplicity, that's kind of a tricky term, I think, because it's not about making the most intricate, difficult sentences, but it's about making beautiful sentences that weave together a nice story.
And now it's cool to actually like take a little step extra, do a little step extra every now and then when we feel like it. But the core is really strong, I believe, because we kept it simple for as long as possible. Having the option to make mistakes or you know, creating the environment to make mistakes, actually that leads to creativity.
When you make a mistake, you kind of somewhere you make the decision to play something else, and it's really weird actually that you're able to surprise yourself.
You know, to put in the effort to deliver the best thing, whatever we believe the best thing is, right? It's actually part of the process of putting something in the world, giving back basically.
So I recently reached out to you guys and asked you, what is it that you really want to see from us on a crowdfunding campaign? And you guys overwhelmingly requested content in the form of making of, educational, Q&As, behind the scenes. And so we're gonna listen to that.
So here's the idea. We're going to bundle all of this content under the name Inner Wave. And Inner Wave will actually be the primary focus of our crowdfunding campaign. At this point, all songs are demoed and drums are actually recorded, but there's still a lot of work left. I still have to write 4 more lyrics. I have to develop and record my guitar and vocal parts. Same goes for Robin and his bass parts. And then there's the whole production and mixing side of things. So plenty of stuff to cover on Inner Wave. You know, I'm happy I asked you guys for suggestions because I'm actually really looking forward to opening up a bit more and to get better at creating this type of content. Even the making of this video was a lot of fun. And so I'm really excited to invite you guys into our creative process and to share this journey with you.
Everything is always simply unfolding, effortlessly, right here, right now.